Hey Caitlin, Jessica Peterson here. Thank you so much for speaking with me this morning and accepting this free video. I'm super excited that you did because I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use right away, and it's going to help you guys out so much. And I know that it will because we've applied these exact same strategies to over 50 other restoration companies in the US, and it has made a huge difference to their business. And I'm not talking about just getting an extra couple leads or an extra couple jobs. I'm talking about a significant difference where some of them have reached goals they never thought were even possible. And so I know for a fact when you apply these strategies, you guys are going to have similar results, okay? So please feel free to take this information, run with it, start today, and start driving those customers to your website, and just go after it. Help more people. But if you guys decide that you want help getting there and want to just focus on what you do best, that's okay too. Give us a call at Peterson SEO. This is what we specialize in. And we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys, okay? But either way you do it, it doesn't matter. Just apply these strategies because it's going to make a huge impact for your business and your community, okay? So we're talking 3 things today. We're talking content, citations, and backlinks. So we are on your website. You have a decent looking website. You got the basic foundation in place, which is great. Looks like this might be a clicked call. It is a clicked call, so I'd like to see that. Looks like you have a separate page for each of your major services. This is awesome. This is a bare minimum what you need. A separate page for every single service because that allows you to write content around those services. And Google wants a separate page for each one. And then you guys are servicing the entire state. So if it was me, I would have my homepage and my main service pages written around Arizona keywords for your services. And then I would have separate service area pages for the major communities, maybe Phoenix and Scottsdale, a couple of the large cities, and have pages for them as well. So that way, no matter where you are or they are, you guys can show up when they do those searches. So Google, customers, I should say, 99% of the time, they're not going to be searching for your brand. They are going to be searching for somebody local that can help them with a specific service. And those are the keywords they're going to be using. So Google will pick up if they are in your service area and your index and ranking. They will pick you up for state keywords as well as those local keywords in those communities. So we need to focus your website around a location and those keywords. So we could be going after Arizona water damage, or we could go after a location, Phoenix water damage restoration. People search differently, so you want to capitalize on those searches to get the most potential volume to your website. Google does not rank based on appearance. It is based on content. And content can be in videos. It could be in images. And we want to make sure everything is optimized with those keywords. Let's see. Is this going to pop up for me? It did. Okay. Water damage 360. Okay. So water damage itself is a national keyword. We want local. So you want to make sure every single image has local keywords and it relates to that image. And then written content. You need a lot of written content throughout your website. This homepage here is the most important page of your entire website because it ties together everything, all of these pages are all tied together by this home page. It wraps it up in a nice clean bow so Google can understand what it is you do and where you offer those services. Google sends little crawlers to the website, which are like little mini robots, and it goes and it scans all of the images, videos, and this written content. And it's looking for that information about what type of services you offer and where you offer those services. So it is critical to have those embedded in images and in this written content. And so the homepage written content should be about your local services that you're offering. It can also be about your brand, but it should be more so on each of the services that you offer. And you need 1,500 words or more of this written content on the homepage. Now, when it comes to ranking and outranking competition, we always have to do better than they're doing. So if your competitor has 1,500 words, you need more. You might need 1,800 or 2,000 words on that homepage. Okay, so content is key when it comes to ranking and driving that traffic to your website so you can convert them into customers. If we look at your top ranking water damage competitor in your area, we have Rocky Mountain Restoration. And these guys also have a nice website. They have tons of pages though. They have pages for every single service, residential, commercial. They have separate pages for every single service area. They have click-to-call phone numbers. They also have a form right up at the top, which I highly recommend because customers don't search for your information. So if they can't see that phone number and click on it, that is more important than saying call now. You need that phone number so they can see it and be able to type it if needed. But they're not going to search for it. So make it easy on your customers. Make sure you have call to actions throughout your website. Don't make them have to work to call you. They're not going to. You're going to lose that customer. Now, these guys on their homepage don't actually have a lot of written content. They do have more than you guys, but they don't have nearly enough. But you can see that they are focused on these local keywords. And so you have to be doing the same thing, whether you're going to focus on state or a specific area. But you have to be doing the same thing. And make sure that you have more than they do. And these guys, like I said, have different pages for each of these areas, services, and they do a lot of long form blogs. So they're able to get indexed for a lot of keywords and drive that traffic. Okay. Now, as we know, when your customer does a search, they'll do a search similar like this, but we want your business to be the one that shows up when that search comes up. So there's 3 different areas that your business can show up in top positions. The first one are going to be ads, and these will be cost per click ads and local service ads, which can be really lucrative for you guys as long as your processes are dialed in and the foundation is set up properly. If not, you could lose a lot of money. So depending on where you are at there will depend on what you need to focus on. This next section here actually gets more traffic. This is your Google Map Pack, your Google Business Profile. Your goal is to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people come here and don't go anywhere else. So if you're not one of these top 3 companies in your area that you serve or for your services, you're leaving money on the table and sending every one of those jobs to your competitors. So in order to get here, you have to optimize that Google Business Profile, and you have to get citations, which is listing the name of your business, your address, phone number, website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Glassdoor, Yelp, Angie's List, Houzz. All of those are citations. You need a lot of those. You need more than your competitors, okay? And the third section here is the most important section. because 60 to 70% of people will skip on the ads and they'll skip this map area here and they come right down here to the organic section. So your business has to be listed here. And if it's not, again, you're losing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month by not being in the organics here. So to get here, it all comes back to the foundation of this website being properly built and optimized with the right content and keyword strategy. And then you have to support that with your backlink SEO. So this is Ahrefs, a paid tool we use to show us how your website is performing. And when we look here, you have a domain rating, that's your website as a whole, of a 5 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. That is partly because of the content of your website, more so the power you're sending to your website. Like every other tool you use, it needs power, and we power websites with backlinks. Now you have over 200 backlinks and a score of 5. So that tells me you have a lot of spammy backlinks that are actually hurting you more than they're helping you. So it's important to understand that while we need a lot of backlinks and we need more than our competitors are doing, not all backlinks are good. This is a popularity contest. You only want to be going after those do follow links that are closely related to the services you offer. So getting links from websites from other home service businesses, vendors, and that type of thing is going to help you a lot. It's going to help build this authority score up. And as the score gets higher, the more trust Google has, the more it's going to promote your website and help you to rank those keywords. Okay? You've been indexed for 28 keywords, but you're only getting 49 people on average to your website, which means you're missing out on hundreds and thousands of people actively searching for your service. If we look at your keywords, you do have a couple keywords on the first page of Google. There are 10 spots. So we have branded stuff here, and then we have fire damage, restoration companies. So you do have a couple of these smaller keywords variations that people are searching for, so it's a good start. So definitely keep working on that. You're at the bottom of the page. Push them up higher. The higher you get, the more percentage of the traffic you get. So definitely work on the content and keyword strategy that I gave you, and then support it with the backlink so you can start driving more traffic to your website. If we look at your competition, they have a rating of a 28 with over 2,000 backlinks. They've got 1,500 keywords that have been indexed, and they're getting over 4,000 people to their website every single month. Now, if we were to look at just one service, if we looked at water damage, like I said, people search differently. So here's 5 different variations for one service in Phoenix, and they have over 1,200 searches a month for just those 5 words. So just think of how much this could help you if you were to apply this strategy for all the services and the type of volume and traffic that could potentially get to your website, and how many new customers that would mean for you every single month. So please take this information that I have given you, run with it. It's going to help you. It's going to help you rank, and you have the potential to even dominate. But you have to apply these strategies. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you want to partner in growth, this is what Peterson SEO specializes in. So please feel free to email us or give us a call, and we would be happy to chat. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you soon.